Hey folks, today I'm going to show you two options to fix your flat bicycle tire, to either patch your tire tube or to replace your tire tube. Use the option that fits your needs. And then afterwards, we'll take a short ride on the Monterey Coastal Trail to see the California sunset. So stay tuned for that after the tire's fixed. Has this happened to you? Yep, I got a flat too. Today I just wanted to go through two different approaches of getting you back on the road and biking again. First, I want to show you how to patch a tire and then how to totally replace a tire. This is the tool I'm going to use to remove the tire. It's by Crank Brothers. It's called the Speedier Lever. It gives you leverage to take the tire off of the rim. First, make sure you unscrew the bracket that holds the valve in place, and then put this in a safe place and run the tool right along the rim. This tool helps you so that your fingers don't get caught in the rubber, and that hurts. Already I can see where the hole is. It just happened right there. This is the patch tool I'm using by Park Tool. Patch kit. Comes with a variety of patches. Big circle, small circle, rectangular. Just sandpapering the area so that the adhesive glue can stay in place and have a better base to hold to. And apply it around the area, a little bit bigger than the patch. I'll let it dry. Now that it's dry, take the piece of patch right off of this thing, then press firmly right on where the hole is on the tube. You could almost feel like it's pushing into place, covering up that leak. It's like putty, sorta. There we go. It's patched. Now we can put it on the rim. Next, let's totally replace the tire with a new tube. And before you do that, make sure you get the right size tube, and the way you can find out what tube you need for your tire is by looking at your tire. This one is 1.95. This is the one I got. 1.9 to 2.125. My number tire fits between those measurements. Try not to go too big or too small. This is just perfect for the tire I'm going to replace. Another thing you have to think about when you buy a new tube is, are you going to use a Schrader valve or a Presta valve? They're both different shapes, but definitely when you look at them closely, they are different. This one I'm using a Presta valve. So let's change the tube. That's what the Presta valve looks like. Does it look the same as yours? If so, then you need the Presta valve. Take the cap and the bracket off. Don't lose it. Start with the end of the tire where the valve is and insert it into the rim and run it along the tire. Preferably keep the tire aligned. Don't twist it too much, because when you inflate it, you want it to be seamless. Almost there. And it's in there. Check the valve again so it's not twisting. Right about there. This would actually be a good time to put the bracket back onto the valve. Make sure it's perfectly perpendicular to the rim. You don't want it leaning to one side, like the Tower of Pisa. Looks good. At this point, I want to fill the tube a little bit with some air so that the tube fills into the tire a little bit before I put this completely back onto the rim. I can feel the tire filling into the space already. Don't fill it up too much, just enough so that it's in place, because I still have to get the tire onto the rim completely. Now I'm ready to use this part of the Crank Brothers tool. It's this part. It's going to be placed right along the rim. Good. I just ran this along the rim at a point where the tire was mostly on, and so your fingers don't get jammed. You just go around the circle. Now I'm ready to inflate the tire. We're starting to see some pressure on the gauge now. That means the tire is filling with air. My tire says the PSI pressure should be between 35 and 65. Personally, I prefer to keep it at not the maximum PSI, but just below. You don't want to inflate your tires too tightly. But if you are into racing, then maybe you do want the max. It's just personal preference. Okay, my tires filled to perfection. I can get back on the road. I hope this video was helpful to you. And if it was, please press the like button. Please subscribe and press the bell if you like outdoor videos like this. That'll let you know when my next video will come out. I appreciate you watching my video, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Here's a small sampler of the Monterey Bay Coastal Recreation Trail in California. During this trip, I did some kayak fishing for some rockfish. If you're interested in that video, check it out. The link is available below. In the meantime, this is a trail, part of an 18-mile long path that stretches from Monterey north to Castroville. Let's take a ride from downtown to the beach to catch a view of the California sunset. The designated bike path is mostly protected and separate from car traffic. Along the beach side, you will see lovely contours of sand dunes. And there is the beautiful view to end the day. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate your support. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on my Outdoor and Nature channel.